job in shutting things down. They have another HC actually out as well. These are coming up so big. You don't have Black Jacket on many of these classes, doing an excellent job shutting down anything from Faze. But the fact that they've just been pushed and pushed and pushed, you have to think at some time Faze is going to get the break they need to tie this up. But thankfully for Complexity, you only have to hold for about 2 more minutes.
Here it might be. You see 2 players drop for Complexity. Faze going to wait for them to come off the spawn, then going to make one really strong push as a team. The smoke coming down in the Complexity base. So you can hear those players chattering. There's lots of players attacking over by Mansion. And Parasite uses his kinetic armor, and he's able to pick up 2 kills there. And now you're going to see it just be reset. And I think Faze, they have 2 really good attempts left. And if you had anybody show up other than Zuma, I mean, this could be a much closer game. And you have all 3 players outside of Zuma with only 7 kills apiece. Not a strong performance by the guys on Faze. And you see Parasite, is that going to be the Lightning Strike?
And where did he call that down? Was that back on defense? Because that's not going to work out at all. There's still a couple players here. If they can win just a couple key gunfights, Enable gets one. Zuma's going to push the one at the back. He can find him as well, and that's going to be flag out. That might be the tie. Let's look at Attach rotating over, and oh, this is perfect. He has kinetic armor locked and loaded for the push. Wins one. Is he going to pop it? He does. There it is. 2-piece. There's a third, but it doesn't matter as Enable is out, and that is the tying cap with 50 seconds left.
I can usually tell you what's going on all of the time. I have 0 idea why that Lightning Strike was called in.
I don't even know where it was called in.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Did he hit breach with that?
It doesn't hit anybody coming into the base. It's just at a time where you didn't need to call it in.
Well, they had one player on Faze's side of the map. Was it an offensive call, and they thought they could get a flag out, hold the stalemate, maybe? I didn't even see where it went off, to be honest with you.
I don't think you risk calling in that Lightning at the end. And look at this. There's one player from Faze that's not fine.
Oh, no way.
We see a flagpole. There's no way Attach gets this out.
Surely he can't do this. I mean, Attach is a phenomenal player, but this is impossible, right? Yeah, okay. That made me a little bit nervous, but there were 4 red triangles, basically.
But this game, Complexity should have won. I mean, this is one they have kind of given away here in the second half. I mean, all the credit to Faze. They're able to make the play happen, but Complexity...
That sounds reminiscent of Game 2.
Complexity should have saved that. Would have definitely had a better chance to hold that one off. I mean, even if the defensive, even if you're using it defensively, right, and they're pushing into your base, it's really not what you're worried about. You're worried about stalling them off of the spawn.
Well, I can't imagine
and holding them in Mansion or using it when they're in a wide open area like snow.
I can't imagine it was defensive because you had 3 guys up in your base. So it would have killed, there were 2 people pushing as well. Someone would have died. Well, if it was called in the back there, someone would have died.
Maybe the idea was you kill 2 or 3 players, use the Lightning Strike, kill them off of spawn fast again, and then you kind of end all of their pushes and there's 0 chance. But I think you got to play the safe way with that Lightning Strike. It's such a huge tool that you could have used to save the game.
Well, you'll see Parasite right on the other side of this wall. Enable was waiting patiently for him, but he's backed up. So let's switch point of views here. Clayster at mid steps, looking half wall, connects with 1. Gonna lose that gunfight. 2 down now for Faze, and the pressure coming forward. Attach knows he has to rotate back, because look where Enable is. He's kind of in no man's land, at least on the defensive side of things. He has an opportunity, though. If they pick up a couple kills on defense, he might be able to get him in the pull.
Just tell him to go for it.
Go.
And just trust that they are going to win these gunfights back at the base. Now, you're going to... almost gets out. I thought he was going to have an opportunity to get the guys on Complexity to be stuck in the middle of the map and have to decide whether to go with that, a 3-on-3 push in the base or turn around and start to go back and play retreat on defense.
Yeah, that was an interesting swing there. You thought pressure coming from Complexity, but they all rotate back due to the pressure there from Enable. Back and forth, back and forth. The first 60 seconds of this overtime has been insane. But let's take a look at Ricky now. You have a 5 streak here for him. He's pushing towards streaks. He's 100 off of a Cerberus. What does a Cerberus do for you in an overtime? Do you drop it at home defensively? How would you like to use that one, Matt?
I would probably use it defensively. I think you can use either of those other streaks offensively, as you see the flag being pulled by Clay. He's going to just pull out the Tempest, not able to make anything happen with it. But I think you use that Cerberus on the defensive side of things and kind of add an extra defender back in your base.
Well, Ricky's just playing it safe. He has the Cerberus, has the Vision Pulse. The streak will end at 8. He's 20-11. He's having an incredible performance, but the pressure is coming from the side of Faze. They're the ones getting forward. You see that player at the back rock. That's going to be a sight. Doesn't matter. Enable challenge is able to win it and also push the player with the HC. Enable's going huge. He's been so clutch in this one. No way does he gun another player. He's going to be able to take out the HC as well. Very dangerous for Complexity. They've got the pressure. How is Enable still alive? Attaches here as well, and here comes the pull. They
got to bring it towards Bunker.
They're out.
They have no option but to bring it towards Bunker. You got to see Ricky coming off the respawn. see what streak he elects to use, and it looks like the lightning strike going to be called in by Ricky, but the flag already inside bunker. The flag's going to be pulled on the side of Complexity, but they run into the scythe of Zuma.
That might be it. That might be it. There's a couple pushing in. Attach can close it if he needed with the kinetic, but it will not have to come in. 2:34, the time to beat Complexity. Your tournament hopes are on the line here in the second OT.
Well, that's the thing with the streaks I talked about before the overtime, is that they're great, but if you drop and you're on that respawn, you can get it. Well, I was talking about from the other side, you can get it into Satellite, but even from the side that we just saw Faze have success on, be able to get it into Mansion or Bunker before that player spawns back in and able to use it and just cycle through. Again, Ricky still has that Cerberus, so you're going to have to use that offensively now.
Yeah, well, okay, well, that's a great question. How do you use it? If you're in the second side and you have a Cerberus, just drop it mid-map and let it do its work.
You got to let it just roam around and pick up kills, and hopefully it opens something up for you and your team.
All right, well, we'll see how this one plays out, but the early pressure coming in from Faze, they're pinching from two sides. One player drops, the player in Mansion will back up and clean somebody up, but Attach is just looking to be annoying here. Make them rotate back as much as you can. I'll say if he got around that corner and got back into Mansion, he's going to make 2 or 3 players focus on him. But look at the minimap. The Cerberus is kind of up by half wall. It's certainly going to be annoying. Clayster's like, where is this? Where is this damn thing? I know it's here. I heard you. You're not quiet. There it is. And of course, that's a player coming in, but Attach answers with a 2-piece. He sees a couple more. The pressure coming in. They're basically riding the wave of this Cerberus in. They're flying through. Miracles, though, the only one left.
And Clave actually pulls out EMPs. At the time the Cerberus was called down, nobody on Faze had EMPs equipped, and he actually just destroys it, gets it off the map. So Cerberus will not be a factor for the last minute 30.
All right, well, we're going to keep watching the side of Complexity. It's do or die now. You've got just under 90 seconds to go. And at what point is it safe to turtle up? Is there little enough time here that you can play it pretty safe for Faze, or would you still like to see them play their game?
I would still like to see them play their game. I think you don't change anything in the last minute because you give Complexity so much map control. They're able to kill one player, then make some movements happen, and see Ricky die to some nice shots there from Zuma, and I believe it's Attached, pushed all the way up into the Complexity base. He's over by Mansion. As you see, Enable pick up a kill on your screen. Attached is going to drop, but it forces some players on Complexity to rotate back. But you see 2 kills in the kill feed going towards Cole. Miracles needs some help, though. Pushed up the map. Ricky starting to move forward, but they need an AR presence there. Miracles not going to be able to do it alone.
Zuma. How do you deal with this? Zuma, one of the most accurate players in the game, just sitting in the back rock. Going to be so tough to beat, but now they have a 3-prong push. I take it back. Is Miracles will fall to Attach. The defense going big for Faze. They're holding on. There's one player in the midst of it all, but there's no one to cover him. Nameless, the last alive, 25 seconds remaining. Not able to win that gunfight. 2 players left. Faze should have this. They should close it out with the 4-0 victory. There is just not enough time here.
And now Faze, a very strong performance. Complexity, I know they had a lot of opportunities in these maps.
It is over.
They just make those small mistakes, Complexity, that end up hurting them in the end. Zuma's going to finish one actually on an 8 streak, doing a nice job playing base defense. He finishes with 30 kills as well, gets a 30th there in the final